Let's go around the country with a couple other scores before we get out of here. Baylor is really on the bubble, guys. I mean, they could miss the NCAA tournament. You just said it, Mike. Like I actually, Mike, when Georgia won tonight, I'm like, well, I think they'll probably figure out a way to make the tournament. Like they have a couple, and then I'm like, wait a minute. On these bracketologies, they're not in the field. Like their resume's better than teams that are on the 10 and 11 line. I'm just saying, like, Baylor loses to Cincinnati. Yeah, right? Go ahead.
Brand. Like it's brand and preseason expectations. I mean, I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, but Baylor's been one of the biggest disappointments in the country. I mean, we thought they'd be a top 10-ish team. They're 16 and 12. They're 16 and 12. The net, like, this is where the net, it's hard to buy everything the net says. You do have the AQ1 and Q2 two wins. Georgia's got 6. But, like, I just, the resume average of 39.3, the quality average of 26 is a strength. Thank you, Dagan, for giving us that wonderful graphic. Cincinnati, like, now people are like, well, they're in a position to be in a position. They're still on the outside looking, and they make 10 threes tonight. Where's this Cincinnati team been all year? The fact is, if you're Baylor and you're on the bubble and now you're 16 and 12, Mike, like, you got to win a game like tonight.
Yeah, you do. And there's really, I mean, it's not like they lack talent. I mean, they have enough talent to where they should be competitive or more competitive in the Big 12 conference. It's just, I thought early in the year they couldn't figure out what they wanted to do defensively. They were switching 5 ways and they kind of abandoned it. Then they went to some zone and they've kind of been all over the place with that. And I know Roach was in and out of the lineup at 1.2. They've had none too. Like they've had some injuries at times, but so have a lot of teams across the country. And I just think with Wright and a lot of these guys on the team, Omier, like Edgecombe, I mean, they have a roster that should be an NCAA tournament team. But to me, I think their resume screams on the outside of the tournament compared to these other teams when we just talked about it. But yeah, I mean, they got work to do here down the stretch if they want to feel good about it. Because we know too, I mean, heading in the NCAA tournament and as the committee looks at it, momentum is a big piece as well.
Tyler, not good. If you're the Baylor Bears right now, you're sweating, man.
Yeah, I'd be sweating too. Fanta, don't overlook Cincinnati. They're not a bad team. They don't have any quad 3, quad 4 losses. They have some pieces. Dylan Mitchell's a good player. I thought Baylor kind of at the end of the game, I thought they went to Norchad Omier at the ISO ball at the top of the key. And he kept getting turnovers. I thought that was a bad play, but Baylor didn't play their best game tonight. But Cincinnati's a quality team as well. I mean, they're making a little bit of a case for a tournament bid right now, and they have Houston Saturday, so that would be a heck of a win for them. They need that one, but I think they have some pieces. Jizzle James. He can get you a bucket. And then also Lukosius, he's had it, he started out the year pretty hot. So Cincinnati has some pieces. Just putting it together and getting some wins at the end of the year would be big for their resume.